out a little more. Sometimes, if you're not getting the support at home or at school or from your friends, you might maybe consider talking to a therapist. And this is somebody who, they're trained to talk to people, and they're really good at it. And just sometimes letting out all those emotions out verbally and talking about them, it helps you. Even though also playing volleyball and also playing your music is going to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So I want to talk about academically. How are you doing right now?
I'm doing good.
You're doing good? You like your classes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing good in your classes. What's your favorite subject?
Math?
Math? Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's kind of hard. It was hard for me, but it's a really good subject, and I'm glad you're doing good. So right now you're in the 7th grade.
Yeah.
So you're going to be an 8th grader next year, and you're going to take different courses, and then you're going to get ready to graduate and go to high school. So we can definitely talk now about some of those strategies, which we talked now about. When you do get angry, you have music that you can listen to. When you become angry, you can play volleyball. When you become sad, you can also listen to music. Do you have a journal? Do you like to write?
No, I don't like to write, but I do sometimes write. It's not often, but sometimes.
Okay, that's okay. So what is something that we can do when we get mad in school though, and you can't listen to music right away, or something like that is happening again, where somebody may be getting in your face and you don't know what to do, and instead of hitting them, what do you think will work for you?
I can walk away.
You can walk away? Okay. And like I said, this is a safe place for you. So I have an open door policy. When I'm not talking to anybody else or not doing anything, and you walk in, you need to talk to me. We can talk a couple minutes before you have to go to class, and maybe we can even listen to some music, and that can probably help you relax and then go back to class.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm gonna ask you about your home. So thank you for sharing with me that unfortunately your dad has passed. How about mom? Is mom there?
Yeah, she's there.
She's there. Okay. So do you feel like you have an open relationship with mom? Like you can talk to her?
She's kind of has her own opinion. She doesn't really think she's ever wrong. So it's kind of hard talking to her, but sometimes.
Sometimes?
If she agrees with it, it's easy.
Okay, so it seems like she wants what's best for you, right? So that's usually, moms, they sometimes you think they're disagreeing with you, but sometimes they want you to realize some things, but you're still young. And I asked you about mom because we are going to have to maybe call mom because of what happened today, okay? And do you feel like you can talk to her, like you can tell her what happened today?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you feel comfortable?
I had told her about my friend, but she just told me to forget about it and just hope she doesn't say anything else. But yeah, she kept talking.
Your friend kept talking, but you told mom about it before, so she kind of knows. So she's not gonna be super surprised. But yeah, so we are gonna have to tell her, but we can call her and we can bring her in and maybe just talk to her about it. You seem a little calmer, so you can tell her, or if you want me to tell her, I can tell her too. It's okay. I want maybe all of us to talk and discuss some things that we can do moving forward. Let her know that you're doing good in your classes, that you don't have any problems. You don't have problems with the teachers. Do you have problems with other kids that are talking about you?
No, I don't really get into trouble. I don't. It's just her, since like we knew each other and like we actually talked. I'm kind of shy outside of my friend groups or people that I know, so she knew me more. But I don't have problems with any other people.
Okay, so that's a good thing, right? And you say you have other friends and you play volleyball. Have you ever thought about being on the volleyball team?
Sometimes, but I think I get a lot of like stress to think like if I would mess up in front of multiple kids, and I don't really like to be in a group where like my friends aren't in. It stresses me out making friends.
It stresses you out to make friends. Okay. Do you have a big family? Do you have a lot of siblings?
I have 3.
3 siblings? Okay. Do you hang out with your friends outside of school sometimes? Okay. Well, it's okay to be shy, and right now there can be a lot of like difficulties. You said you were feeling a lot of emotions, so being shy is kind of like an emotion, right? So you can be a little nervous, and it's hard to just kind of go and start talking to people. And when it comes to sports, I mean, so you play volleyball by yourself
Outside of school, I play at the park,
at the park?
and some friends play there.
Okay.
2 that go to the school, but it's the park. It's like the park, so you don't really have to try out. You don't have to be good at it. So, I have friends there and other friends from different schools.
So it's like practice, like you're just practicing at the park. Well, that's something good, and maybe in the near future, I know that the volleyball team is gonna have tryouts in a couple of months. So maybe in the near future, I don't know, it's something that maybe you can think about when you go to practice, and you try really hard, and you really let out all your feelings and your emotions while you're playing, and focus on the ball and the rules of volleyball, because volleyball can be really fun. I used to play volleyball too, and like you, I